Hello everyone! Today get ready to dive into the world where technology and strategies merge together. Let's discover the latest news on China's military industry. We don't have time to talk about pandas and Beijing because now we are going to witness the most modern robots, drones and spying devices from China. You will see the most advanced developments that can easily turn modern warfare into a real show with lasers and artificial intelligence. So fasten your seatbelts because we are going on a trip to the most secret laboratories in China. Now take a look at this underwater artificial shark that swims in the quiet waters of the world's oceans. This is the Chinese Type 094 submarine. As you can guess, it is seriously armed and offers as many as 12 JL-2 nuclear missiles on board. These missiles are capable of hitting targets at a distance of up to 4,600 miles away. It's like playing hide and seek in the ocean. The submarine is so quiet that even the whales are unaware of its presence until the real fire show begins. The Type 094 submarine has improved noise reduction systems and upgraded electronics, making it almost invisible to radars. To be honest, by looking at the rapid development of Chinese technology, one can assume that their future submarines will be incredible. We will see quiet submarines capable of staying underwater for months without having to surface, as well as those armed with hypersonic missiles and autonomous underwater drones. They will become real underwater fortresses. Perhaps they will be able to detect and destroy targets using artificial intelligence that analyzes thousands of parameters in real time. What will happen if we add to the possibility of unnoticeable penetration into coastal waters, thanks to an ultra-modern camouflage system? Chinese engineers are already working on this, and their future developments promise to be even more exciting. Now, if you want to see a strong Chinese response to the American RQ-4 Global Hawk, then it's time to meet the WZ-7. This unmanned reconnaissance aircraft is the real dream of any military strategist. It can hover in the sky for more than 30 hours in a row, reaching heights of up to 65,000 feet, which allows it to observe vast territories. The aircraft is equipped with advanced optical and infrared sensors, which makes it indispensable in reconnaissance operations. Due to such technologies, it can transmit images in real time, providing officers with a complete analysis of the situation. The more interesting thing is that the WZ-7 can work in the harshest conditions, be it a storm or extreme heat. Now, China is proving to us again that they can create something really impressive. I will say only one thing: Chinese aviation is rapidly conquering the sky, showing tremendous technological power. For example, the J-15 deck-based fighter looks like a real predator in the sky. With its amazing ability to take off and land on aircraft carriers, it can project China's power far beyond the mainland. While being armed with modern missiles and bombs, it is capable of conducting combat operations in any condition. This is the J-16 multi-purpose fighter, capable of performing a wide range of tasks. From air combat to strikes against ground targets, its fire control system and navigation systems allow it to always stay one step ahead of the enemy. The Chinese Transport Aviation decided to go all in with the Rapid Dragon project, and this is not just an airplane, but a real game changer. Can you imagine a huge transporter that not only transports cargo, but is also equipped with special platforms for dropping missiles? Yes, you heard it right. These things can release cruise missiles right in the air. By using the Rapid Dragon, you can instantly deploy firepower anywhere on the planet without waiting for reinforcements to arrive. The system makes it possible to turn an ordinary transport flight into a powerful military maneuver. Now, welcome to the future of military technology with the Chinese Skynet cannon. This giant thing doesn't just shoot, it hunts targets with the precision of an experienced sniper. The cannon is equipped with advanced radars and laser systems that allow it to track and shoot down drones and missiles. As you can guess, it can not only track the target, it also analyzes its trajectory, predicts movements, and strikes when the enemy least expects it. The Skynet is not just a weapon, but a smart defender, capable of making any aerial threat useless. When Chinese military technology decides to take up radar systems, you can be sure that it will be something fantastic. It's a cool system that sees through fog, rain, and even at night, as if it were a superhero's supervision. The Chinese radar does not just detect targets, it does so with incredible accuracy and speed. Using advanced algorithms and powerful radars, the system is able to detect the most inconspicuous objects at great distances. When the Chinese decided to create new drones, they clearly decided to do something unique and outstanding. This is a drone that does not just fly, but performs missions with the precision of a Swiss watch. These high-tech birds are equipped with artificial intelligence, which makes them autonomous superheroes. They can fly for hours, performing reconnaissance, spot bombing, and even work in swarms like a flock of robot eagles. Chinese engineers have created not just a drone, but a smart, dexterous, and dangerous assistant. When Chinese tanks enter the battlefield, they perform a real show of strength and intelligence. Take a look at the M1150 ABV model, which can be easily called a destructive tracked miracle. This tank is equipped with a powerful M58 cannon, which is capable of destroying mines and obstacles at a distance of up to 300 meters. Its armor withstands the impact of 30mm shells, and the rate of fire reaches 12 rounds per minute. How do you like robot tanks with their impressive robotic control system? Yes, they can act autonomously, avoid obstacles, and even determine the best routes. Chinese engineers have surpassed themselves by creating machines that can turn any battle into a high-tech adventure. Do you think you've seen everything? Then take a look at the Chinese DF-5B ballistic missile. Can you imagine that it is able to cover a distance of 7,500 miles? That's 12,000 kilometers, reaching targets on the other side of the planet. Here is the most interesting thing: it can carry 3 nuclear warheads, each of which can hit a separate target. I can safely and confidently say that with a capacity of up to 5 megatons per warhead, the DF-5B ballistic missile is a weapon that can wipe entire cities off the face of the Earth. Now we have excellent shots of the military's group protection. Do you see how well coordinated and well honed the guys in the team work under the cover of special tracked armored vehicle? This armored vehicle is a real savior on the battlefield, providing impenetrable protection and support in the most extreme situations. Now you can easily take out a comrade from the battlefield or cover up a friend in a difficult operation. These military move like a single mechanism, where everyone knows their role. Chinese engineers have made sure that every detail of this machine works flawlessly, turning it into a real steel guardian. Take a look at these impressive shots of Chinese artillery systems working. It's a real show of power, precision, and a flurry of fire that turns any target into dust. Can you imagine how these artillery installations simultaneously release dozens of shells, each of which flies with an accuracy worthy of an Olympic shooter? Chinese artillery systems are capable of hitting targets up to 25 miles or 40 kilometers away, which allows them to destroy the enemy long before he gets close. Can you imagine the strength and power that is hidden in these installations? How do you like such an incredible drone that looks more like a spaceship than a conventional unmanned aerial vehicle? It looks like it has just landed from another planet, and its jet engines were able to accelerate to mind-blowing speeds. With its futuristic design and advanced technology, this drone can perform complex maneuvers while remaining incredibly stable and accurate. Its sensors and control systems are so advanced that it can autonomously bypass obstacles and perform tasks with high accuracy. The Ghost 4's UAS is not just a toy, but a real high-tech beast from the world of Chinese military developments. It is able to fly in the most difficult conditions, remain invisible to radar, and perform the most dangerous missions. This small but extremely powerful drone is equipped with advanced navigation and surveillance systems, which allows it to be the eyes and ears of the officers. Do you want to know a little secret? Its advanced control system is so intuitive that even a beginner can handle it. If James Bond had chosen a drone, it would have been the SAR drone. This is a quadcopter with a cannon. This high-tech Chinese drone is armed and dangerous, ready to carry out missions of any complexity. While being armed to the teeth, it is capable of accurate fire and destroying targets with surgical precision. It can perform reconnaissance, patrol, and engage in direct combat. The SAR drone controls are so intuitive that you will feel like an action movie hero controlling a combat drone with a joystick. If tanks had personal bodyguards, they would look like the Iron Fist Light, a missile defense system that can turn any attack into a waste of time. Chinese engineers created this masterpiece to make tanks virtually invulnerable. The Iron Fist Light uses advanced sensors to detect threats and activates protective measures, destroying missiles at a safe distance. Is it impressive? What about the fact that this system works instantly while ensuring maximum safety in combat conditions? When you think that spies won't surprise you anymore, the underwater wonder snake-like robot comes on the scene. Its flexibility and maneuverability allow it to explore underwater caves, shipwrecks, and even enemy bases on the ocean floor. While being invisible to the enemy, it approaches unnoticed, collecting important data and passing it to the officers. Acting as a spy from the movies, it is ideal for reconnaissance, mine detection, and covert operations. This underwater jack-of-all-trades will always find a way to bypass obstacles and complete the mission with maximum precision, ensuring the safety and success of the operation. If Batman had a cousin from the army, he would be wearing a robot exoskeleton. Can you imagine that an ordinary soldier turns into an invincible superhero dressed in a steel suit that multiplies his capabilities tenfold? This high-tech exoskeleton is capable of turning a fighter into a powerful combat unit. It easily lifts heavy loads, travels long distances at full speed, and operates in the harshest conditions. Equipped with the latest communication and navigation systems, the exoskeleton ensures perfect coordination and safety. Every step of a soldier in a suit becomes a scene from a blockbuster movie where the hero needs to perform a feat. If RoboCop and Terminator had teamed up, they would have got this Chinese rescue robot. Its mission is to rescue fighters from the battlefield, and it does it in a way that even superheroes can envy. Just imagine a battlefield, a wounded soldier, and our mechanical hero, who easily takes him out of the danger zone. But that's not all. The robot can break through walls and passageways as if they were made of paper. This is a true universal soldier, equipped with powerful manipulators and advanced sensors, who instantly deliver the wounded to medical facilities. When Chinese engineers decided that a tracked tractor and a machine gun could be best friends, a tracked robot with a machine gun was born. This small beast, moving at a speed of up to 20 km per hour, turns out to be a real machine of destruction. Armed with a 7.62mm machine gun, it is capable of firing up to 600 rounds per minute. Yes, it is a small Terminator on tracks, ready to defend positions and eliminate threats. Don't worry about its endurance. This robot can work autonomously for up to 8 hours thanks to an advanced energy-saving system. What happens if you create an army of tiny robots capable of saving the world? Yes, that's right, this is a real invasion of EOD robots. These small but powerful guys move across the battlefield defusing explosives with such precision that even experienced sappers applaud. Now watch this video and you will understand that they are not just toys, but real professionals. If there are even more of them, they will be able to neutralize any threat in the blink of an eye. Equipped with advanced sensors and manipulators, EOD robots are capable of operating in the most extreme conditions, making the impossible possible. Now imagine a giant robot that looks like it came out of a movie about the future. This is exactly what was created in China. The bionic giant is designed to deliver ammunition and supplies, as well as for reconnaissance missions. It is big, powerful, smart, and fast. In other words, it is a real military dream, capable of carrying up to 160 kilograms of cargo and reaching speeds of up to 10 kilometers per hour. It easily copes with any tasks on the battlefield. Its smart navigation systems and advanced sensors make the steel monster an indispensable assistant in any combat situation. While we talk about superheroes, we should mention the robotic carrier. Do you need to move supplies and ammunition? It's easy. Intelligence? It can be done easily. This steel giant can do anything. It's like Schwarzenegger on steroids, only in the robot world. The robot confidently makes its way through any obstacles and is not afraid of storms, or enemies. Its every move is a real show, and the result is always amazing. Now meet these robot dogs. They are the real hounds from the apocalypse world. These steel beasts can be armed with machine guns and other weapons, and various modifications allow them to perform a wide variety of military tasks. They can overcome difficult terrain, carry ammunition for a long time, and conduct reconnaissance while remaining incredibly fast and maneuverable. Can you imagine that your metal partner easily jumps over obstacles, breaks through narrow passages, and even participates in combat like a real action hero? In addition, advanced sensors and powerful engines turn them into unstoppable machines. Now imagine a future where Chinese robots have completely replaced humans on the battlefield. It will be a real invasion of metal fighters from the best fantasy movies. Nowadays, it is becoming a reality. These iron warriors do not need lunch breaks and are not afraid of bruises. In this case, the military can relax and just watch how their robotic brothers cope with any tasks. Now it's time for another metal fighter who already looks like a worthy replacement for a soldier. Of course, coordination and maneuverability still need to be improved, but think about it. These robots will be able to perform dangerous tasks, leaving people safe. They can carry ammunition, storm fortifications, and even perform reconnaissance. These steel warriors are not afraid of bullets or bombs, they just do their job. The military can sleep peacefully, knowing that their robotic colleagues will cope with any difficulties. So what will you say about the autonomous spider robots that can turn the idea of combat around? These cute iron spiders are able to penetrate into the most inaccessible places, turning fiction into reality. Most importantly, they can not only collect information and deliver ammunition, but also participate in combat missions, acting unnoticed and effectively. Like in the best spy movies, these robotic spiders can do everything and even more. The Chinese have created devices that are attached to the arms and back, and with the help of jet engines, lift a person into the air and carry them for a long distance. It's like a superhero movie, but in the real world. For the military people, this is a real breakthrough. Now one can move through the air quite easily and quickly, overcoming any obstacles. In addition, it can be used to conduct reconnaissance, arrange attacks, and even evacuate the wounded. All this becomes easier with such devices. Can you imagine what the army of the future would look like with these mini robots? These small but smart creatures developed by Chinese engineers are capable of performing tasks that you never dreamed of. These doggo robots can reach narrow spaces, do reconnaissance, and even deliver ammunition. Did you know that they are equipped with advanced sensors and work autonomously in the harshest conditions? This is unbelievable. They are real steel heroes who quietly and confidently ensure the safety and effectiveness of operations. What about the invisibility suits that can literally change the course of many battles? Yes, this is not fiction, but real developments by Chinese engineers. Now, think of a soldier in such a suit, becoming invisible to the enemy, silently sneaking into the rear and completing missions that previously seemed impossible. Does it look like fiction? No, it's our future. These suits are equipped with advanced camouflage technologies that make their wearers invisible to the eyes and thermal imagers. How do you like the idea of invisibility blankets? One can throw it on to become invisible. This is not magic, but Chinese technology in action. Such blankets are able to hide not only soldiers, but also equipment, making them invisible to the enemy. For example, a tank covered with such a blanket simply disappears from view. Do you know that the technology is based on principles borrowed from cuttlefish, which can change color and blend in with the environment? Invisibility cloaks come in different shapes, but their essence is the most important thing. This is the best way to disguise. This is a breakthrough in the field of military technologies. By the way, they make military operations safer and more effective, turning the future of the Chinese military into today's reality. If transparent cars are already being developed, one can also imagine that in the near future, tanks will also be skillfully disguised. Chinese technology is developing rapidly, and such innovations can dramatically change military tactics.